Hello, this is Andy Greene, and I am leaving my very first screencast here on our Session 2 screencast presentation. And I can tell you I'm an Apple user. I have an Apple computer, and wow, it was not easy getting it to work on this computer. But we finally got it, and when I say we, I mean me, and it's working, and I'm happy to be on here making this work, and so I'm actually going to click on a couple of things because I've never done this before and see how this works and see how it records everything. Something I want to talk about that is relevant to this week's study is this matter of that came up again in my mind and in my thoughts regarding this issue of how would you respond. My wife and I both are going through this training at the same time, and we are both going to be teaching for the first time. And something that has jumped out at us and again jumped out at us during these how would you respond assignments, and then as she and I have talked about different aspects of teaching, it is a really good thing in our minds that we are going to be teaching for the first time in an online format. When I say that, I mean that our very first time teaching at the collegiate level is not going to be in a classroom live with students. I think our subject matter may have a lot to do with that. The fact that she's going to be, she and I both will be teaching a subject that this format really seems to work better for us. But this issue of how would you respond just reinforces that for us. We just really believe that these kinds of things that come up, they give us the time to be able to respond, to be able to get wisdom. It's almost like being able to pause time and seek the counsel of those that might know how to handle certain things better, whereas you can't do that when you're in the moment. If somebody were to say something like what some of the students will be emailing possibly or posting, we wouldn't have that space. We'd have to respond right then. And then, of course, also when it comes to questions regarding course material and text, and as we're going through all this learning, boy, it really is reinforcing to us how valuable it's going to be to have the experience before we go into the live classroom setting. And that's not in any way to take away from the experience that we hope to provide as instructors on the online level, but the time shifting is what we are really finding to be a huge asset for us in our first go round of teaching. All right, well, this concludes my first Screencast-O-Matic, and I hope I didn't bore you to death. Thank you.